Okay, a simple question real quick. Is there a court appearance for a Chapter 7 bankruptcy? The answer is no. Everybody sitting there, wait a minute, I had to go to court. Did you really go to court, or did you go to a meeting of creditors? That's the big question. A court appearance is different than a meeting of creditors. In Chapter 7, the only real thing that our clients have to attend is the meeting of creditors. Everything else is done between negotiations between the attorneys, creditors, between the negotiations with the panel trustee, the bankruptcy panel trustee, or even if the U.S. trustee gets involved. It's all negotiated out. Very, very rarely does a Chapter 7 debtor have to go to the courtroom. You gotta remember, in Fort Myers, the courtroom's on the 4th floor, the meeting of creditors room's on the 2nd floor. So a person has to go to the courthouse, but they're going to the 2nd floor meeting of creditors room. They're not going to the 4th floor courtroom. Now, if something happens in a case where a debtor has to go to the courtroom, that's a different story. Then, yes, there is a court appearance there. But when you talk to your attorney should be able to tell you right off the bat whether you're going to have to go to an appearance in the court or not. For example, let's say there's a reaffirmation agreement you want to sign and you want to keep something and the attorney doesn't feel comfortable signing off on it. Well, then the bankruptcy code says you have to attend a hearing and the judge is going to have to make a decision whether or not that reaffirmation agreement is in your best interest. So the judge will set a hearing. A person has to appear and answer questions from the judge. Is that overwhelming for a lot of people? Yeah. But the judge is very nice. We have a new judge in Fort Myers, Judge Delano, and I think her rulings so far have been extremely reasonable, well-balanced, well thought out. So I'm very excited about the future of bankruptcy in Fort Myers. For a little while there, we had a rocky history because we had a judge, then we had another judge, and we had another judge, and we had another judge, and it was very hard to tell a client what to expect because we didn't know. When we're trying to give our best opinion as to what could happen or should happen on a case, and all of a sudden, no, it changes. And then all of a sudden that judge moves away, or that judge retires, or that judge says, I don't want to be a judge anymore, and now we got a new judge. And then, oh, well, we got to learn all this. Well, now we've got a judge who decided to come down from Tampa, Judge Delano, and she's, given very freely of her time to the Fort Myers division, which I think is excellent. And hopefully we can establish a pattern of rulings in Fort Myers where we can absolutely tell our clients, look, here's what to expect, here's what's going to happen, here's where we go from here. So I think that's very exciting for a very exciting time for people who are thinking about filing bankruptcy in Fort Myers, Florida, in the Middle District of Florida, Fort Myers Division.